It's a TLX hammock. Right, first up we got Farm Sign. This is by FSG Modding, FSG Tasman and FSG Strange Talent. 2.04 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in the construction menu and under decorations and others. So we'll go into there and we'll scroll along to find it. They are 1500 to buy, and obviously it's a sign for your farm. I mean, it looks great though. I mean, the detail on the woodwork, a little silhouette, see your cows. Yeah, you want something to put on the entrance to your farm? Very nice. Next up is Old PGR Fence Pack. This is by Didec96, 12.41 megabyte on the download. You're going to find these in the construction menu and under decorations and fences. So we'll scroll along till we find them. So there's the first one there, entrance with sign. So that's going to cost you 750. We then got the second one, which is entrance with sign and gate, for 1140. We then got the metal gate, 970. We then got entrance with sign and gate, 1140 again. We then got entrance with sign, 750. We then got that one there, fence, 60 per section. We then got another fence, 60 per section. We then got another fence, 50 per section. We then got another fence again, 50 per section. We then got another fence, 80 per section. Well, there's less to that, but alright, fair enough. And then we then got that fence there, 80 per section again. Fair enough. Obviously, in that sort of style. So we'll come up to it, we'll open up those gates like that. Fair enough. I mean, they look nicely detailed. I mean, all the roster work on the gates, mind you, looks ace. Yeah, very nice. Right, next up is Wooden Hive for Bees. This is by Fred Fracasses, 6.34 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in the construction menu and under animals and bees. As you can well imagine, 6,600 to buy. It's going to do 25 litres of honey per day. You can see the bees coming out the front, nicely and small on the footprint. Yeah, do some honey, get cracking. Right, next up is Old PGR Barn. This is by Didec96, 20.39 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in the construction menu and under buildings and sheds. So we'll scroll along till we find it. They are 44,600 to buy, and it is big, to be fair, because we've raised a bit of ground there and then we've sunk into a bit of ground up there, but alright, fair enough. So we'll come up to it. I mean, looking at the outside, the concrete though looks ace. I mean, the brickwork as well. That's brilliant. Detail on the wood doors as well. I mean, once you get inside, it's ace. I mean, you've even got like a little, we pick it up, a little oil can. I will launch it over there, why not? The details on those beams though, that's amazing. Got a bit of junk down there. So we'll come around here, we're going to this one as well. I like this. I mean, it just looks like a picture rather than an actual game. This is ace. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong, you might have to be a bit careful reversing around those concrete blocks in the middle, but the look of it, brilliant. Right, next up is the Soybean Factory. This is by Uncle Sly, 8.31 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in the construction menu, and the first part is going to be on the factories, so we'll scroll along to find it. There you are, 75 grand to place down, and it's going to make something different, something new, which is alright. And then whilst we're making something new, need somewhere to sell it. So if we go back up here and under sell points, we'll scroll along to find these two, 55 grand each. So we've got fast food restaurant US, and then we've got the fast food restaurant EU. Fair enough. So for the actual soybean factory itself, you got your loading in point just there. We'll come down to this corner. Just there is your production chain menu. So this is going to take soybeans, barley, flour and sunflower oil. It's going to give you soybean patties. Oh, excellent. Something new. And here they are. I mean, you can't pick them up. They are too heavy. Fair enough. I mean, 1,000 litres, 960 kilos. But what we'll try is, are they going to go with an auto load trailer? It's going to be interesting. Let's have a little look. We'll pull it up like that. There we are. So is it going to take these? Moment of truth. Oh, it does! Look at that! Oh, excellent. 3,000 litres of soybean patties. Oh, excellent. I mean, I do like new stuff, but that's ace. New factory for you. Very nice. Right, next up is French City Gas Station. This is by Dams Laconi, 5.1 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in the construction menu and under buildings and tools. So we'll scroll along to find this one. There you are, 125 grand to buy. But this is ace. It says there, it's going to give you 7,800 a month. And it's a gas station and a workshop. Excellent. So obviously you pull your vehicle by the garages there. You hit your spanner icon. Obviously got nothing on the go. Then you pull your vehicle up to the gas station. What's it saying there? £1.50. Actually, to be fair, that's the same as the petrol station I drove past on the way home. But alright, fair enough. I mean, you can come over here. You get a bit of methane if you want. That's alright. I mean, it does say on the website that you can do DEF. But obviously that's not anything for us on console. But that's alright. I mean, fill up and get paid for it each month. Oh, very nice. Right, next up is Big Bag Lifter for Wheel Loaders. This is by Scandinavian Vikings Mod Rebuilds Team. 1.66 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under Wheel Loader Tools, as you can well imagine. So it's going to start off with a 1 hooker, 750 to buy. You then got the option to change that to 2 hooks or 3 hooks, triple hook, whatever you want to call it. And then we'll come down to change adapter frame colour. Could either have black or orange. Fair enough. I mean, obviously, 3 bags on the front. Yeah, you're going to need something big like a wheel loader just to keep it all balanced. But, yeah, very nice. Right, next up is the Unia Puma U32 and Pantera U33. This is by Swagia Prezes, 10.19 megabyte on the download. You're going to find these, for some strange reason, under Power Harrows. All right, fair enough. So go into the first one because let's face it from the start. Both of these are under 3 meters. I mean, just look at the size of them. Dear, oh dear. So, 50 horsepower requirement for my tractor on this one. 0.8. 0.8 meter working width. Alright, carry on. 6 mile an hour working speed. 1180 to buy. You then got the options of design standard, with cover, or without. So, obviously, put the cover over all the bouts and shenanigans. You can change the main colour to any one of those. Changes the main colour. And then if we put the cover back on, because the design colour is the cover. Fair enough. We'll move on to the second one, which is bigger. Only by a little bit. 1.2 metre working width on this one. 6 mile an hour working speed again. 55 horsepower requirement from this. 1180 to buy again. Again, same options as before. Just slightly bigger. But they do look good though, I must admit. Okay. Right, next up is the Crampy Big Body 790. This is by Bayan Agra and Julie 7250. 8.34 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under trailers. Now, it starts off with some optional extras. It's supposed to cost 34.5 grand to buy, but we've got a 13 grand extension, so we'll get rid of that straight away. So it actually starts off 26,900 litre capacity, 34.5 grand. You can then add that extension on for 13 grand, takes the capacity up to 41,000 litres. And then back to standard. Then you've got the usual shenanigans with the wheel bands and the tyres. We'll come down, we've got warning stripes, no or yes, on the side there. Then you've got rhino, no or yes. Rhino. Why not? You then got chassis colour. You can have any one of those. Does the chassis. Main colour. Obviously going to do the main colour. And then rim colour. Does the rims at the end. Oh, you got to have that rhino on it, don't you? Rhino. Why not? Right, next up is the 30-foot flatbed auto-loading trailer pack. This is by Mac Trucker 921, 29.97 megabyte on the download. You're going to find all of these under trailers. Now, basically, apart from the bale section, they're all the same. So we've got a one for loading small square bales, the 1.2 meters. We then got one for the normal square bales, the 1.8, 2.2 and 2.4 meter square bales. We then got one for round bales, 1.25, 1.5 and 1.8. We can then do square cotton bales, and we can then do round cotton bales. Excellent. Obviously, the difference between the lot is whichever bales it's going to take. So we'll go into this one there to get the rest of it. So when you eventually come into it, you've got the option starting off with as a flatbed trailer, 15.5 grand. Although that's a 3 grand optional extra, which it's random because all the other stuff puts extra onto it anyway. So it's not a 3 grand extra though, is it? It's just 3 grand. Right, so it's 18.5 grand to buy to start with. Right, fair enough. You then got the option then of auto load small square bales. Fair enough. which then says there it does 200. What's the console limit on bales, mind you? On one trailer. That could be a bit laggy, but all right, fair enough. Then you got tipper body standards. That's going to do 37,450 capacity on that. Then you got the extensions, puts it up to 43,400. Then you got log fork. Fair enough. Then you got liquid tank. Trying to hold 43,200 litres on that. Then you got slurry spreader. Yeah. We've got the tank on the back, and you can do the slurry spreading. 24 metre working width, 43,200 litre capacity on that. Then got spreader system. That's interesting. 42 metres on that. Obviously, they fold down. Fair enough. That's got a 41,745. I think it looks like something out of Star Wars, to be fair, but all right. We then got the... We go back up. Got excited, gone down to the wrong option. So we then got the livestock trailer. Now, this come out of that. We've got to be able to use on this 12 cows, 48 pigs, 48 sheep, and 12 horses. Right, it's a livestock trailer. Okay, so we're all good on that one. Although it's saying a livestock trailer, it's going to hold 41,745 litres of animals. You don't do animals in that. All right, fair enough. They got liquid tank unrealistic, 150,000 litres. Oh, excellent. Then got the slurry spreader unrealistic, so same as before, 150,000 litres. You got the tipper body standard unrealistic, 150,000 litres. The extension puts up to 200,000 litres. That's all right. Then got the fertilizer spreading shenanigans, 150,000 litres, and then back to the flatbed. That's all right, though, isn't it? I mean, there is quite a few different options as well. So come down for the flatbed. So you've got the usual shenanigans to the wheel bands and the tyres. Then also got ramps, yes or no. You got a deck type, steel deck, wooden deck, or steel. Hitch configuration, flat with rear hitch. Make a bit of a train. Pin hitch on the back. Gooseneck with hitch. Gooseneck with pin on the back, or back to flat frame. Then frame colour. Ooh. Look at that. Brown metal. Oh, that's all right. Rim colour. Well, we'll match it up. Why not? Fair enough. So we'll go back up and we'll put the auto load. It's got the same options as the flatbed. Then comes the tipper body. Yeah, pretty much the same options, although this one's got a cover on it. Yes or no. Then we go back up to the tipper body extension. Got the cover as the same as the normal one. Fair enough. Although, can you change the colour on that? Yes, you can. Put a red one on. Why not? Fair enough. Then we'll go back up and we've got log fork. So we'll change that there. Changes the log forks itself. Fair enough. Then we'll go back up to the next one. We've got liquid tank. So we'll come down. So you got your tank colour. Jet black, gloss black, polished aluminium, galvanised, stainless steel, chrome, mad red, man red even, mad red, man old green, man beige. Now looks like a Twinkie. Kubota orange or black. Now we've got, oh no, carry on going. Tatra, brown, blue 1, blue 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a lot of blues, greens. It's a lot of greens as well. Are we going to carry on? Pink and red, berry. Oh, that looks all right, actually. White. Oh, that's a bit bright. Orange, dark grey, yellow one. Yeah, I think there's a lot of different colours on that. Yeah, all right, you go for... Ooh, man red metal. Oh, that's all right. Yeah, there's a lot of colours on there. You go pick whichever one you want. And then we'll come down. You got the tank trim colour. We'll go with a yellow so we can see it. Does the extra bits. Although, to be fair, that's made it gold. Fair enough. Right, we'll go back up to the next one. We got the slurry spreader. Yeah, they've got the same options as the tank. Spreader system. You've got the cover colour. Fertilizer tank colour. Got the same as before. Polished aluminium. Yeah, fair enough. These are all going to be the same. Cover colour again. Same as the normal trailer. You got the livestock trailer. So we'll come down. We've got add decals. Got all rear door decals. Oh, that's all right. Front top decal. All right, spin it around the front. Yeah. Front bottom. Both front decals. rear door, front top, rear door, bottom, all of them. Oh, go for all of them. That's ace. And obviously you got your options on. We put them on, now they're black. It's on a black trailer already. That's all right. I mean, have we got a chrome? Yes. Oh, that is nice indeed. And obviously you got the same options on the colours as you previously have. I like that. I like the picture. That looks ace. And obviously then you got the same options as before on the rest of them. Now that is a nice little pack, I must admit. I mean, especially if you're doing a bit of cotton as well. Auto loader on the back of that. Very nice. Right, next up is the RN pack. This is by Calaruga Modding Design, 43.14 megabyte on the download. You're going to find them on the trailers. Now, there's quite a few to these ones. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 different things in here. Oh, excellent. We'll go into this one, the TB9. So this has got a 10,000 litre capacity, 12 grand. Then got the options of wheel setup standard or wide tyres. You can have a beacon. Where's the beacon? Ah, just on the bumper there. Fair enough. We come out of that. We then got the TB9V. Is that V or a 5? Roman numerals. 10,000 litre capacity. Obviously, this is only going to do grapes. 13 grand again. Options, stainless steel if you wanted to or not. And then wheel set up, narrow or standard. Then got the TB12. It's going to be a standard crop trailer on this one. 15,000 litre capacity, 18 grand. Again, wide or normal, and then you got the beacon on the back. There you are. Then got the TB12V. Again, same as before, 15,000 litres, but obviously only going to do your grapes, 19 grand. Narrow tyres if you want to. Beacon on the back, yes or no. We then got the TG18. It's got a 24,500 litre capacity on it, 23 grand to buy. Got the beacon, yes or no at the front, although swivel axle. Fair enough, we'll carry on. You then got the TG24. So this is going up now. So this is a 30,000 litre capacity, 30 grand, 30. Fair enough. Again, beacon, yes or no. Again, swivel axle. Then we'll come on to the bale trailers. So this is the PL80, going to do 24 bales. 125 to 180 round bales, 180 and 240 centimetre square bales, 14.5 grand to buy. Got the option there, beacon, yes or no on the back. And then auto load that is, yes or no. Obviously, it's going to be a yes, auto load. Why wouldn't you? Fair enough. So we'll come out of that. We've got the last one, the PL100. This is going to do 27 bales. Again, 125 centimetre to 180 centimetre on these round bales, 180 to 240 centimetre on the square bales, 19.5 grand. Beacon, yes or no. Auto load, yes or no. Well, that's a lot of trailers in that pack, but that being said, oh, look at them. Right, next up is the Valmet Series 880-980. This is by Senior Vertex, 67.63 megabyte on the download. You're going to find him in a couple of different places. You just come down to your mods and DLCs. Fair enough. So the first part of this is the Series 880-980 4x2. So it starts off with an 81 horsepower engine, 31 mile an hour top speed, 20 grand. Now, I must admit, it does take a bit of a while to go through this because it does load rather slowly. So we've got fenders, no or yes on the back. Yep, fair enough. Then you've got engine set up to 81 horsepower. Then it goes up to 88. Then the next one is going to be 150. Then the next one is going to be, this is so slow, 86. Then we got the next one of 95. Then the next one is 150 again. Then we go back to 81. Oh, it's got the different models, though, hasn't it? So then we've got 88. The next one again, we've got 150. And again, we've got 90 again. I think it's just going through the different models, isn't it? So basically, we've got like 150 at the most. Fair enough. Then you've got the usual shenanigans with the wheel brands and the tyres. Then we come... Wow! What of that? I just clicked on low profile wheels. That's... How small are those front wheels? That's never right. So lizard there, BKT. How tiny those wheels are. Oh, that's ace. I like that just for the look of it. That's well funny. I'm not sure they're supposed to look like that, mind you, but that looks great. We'll leave it at that then. So you got frame setup standard, arch bumper, old bumper, arch bumper with long engine plate, old bumper with long engine plate, sugarcane grid 1, sugarcane kid 2, and 3. Oh, this is going to take forever, isn't it? Rice options. That's a shovel. That's that rice option. Rice 2. It's a cover. All right, fair enough. Reinforced radiator protection. Yeah, stop me crashing into stuff. Operator forest protection. Yeah, fair enough. Forest protection structure. Structure of forest protection without grades. There's loads. There's absolutely tons. Oh, we're back to standard now. That's all right. Sure, I like this with the small wheels. There's loads. I mean, you've got lights. You've got square canopy lights. You've got all sorts on the go with this. I think there really is a ton of options. I mean, we'd be sat here for hours if I was to go through all of them. And you've got options on front weights. You know, is it 140 kilo? That's going up. Fair enough. And you've got exhaust, big baffle, small damper. You know, there's plenty on the go with this. We'll carry on. So you've got cabins and accessories. You've got carpet if you wanted to. Semi-closed glasses. Fair enough. Semi-closed with rug. Cabin. I'll go for full cabin. Then you got a bit of rug inside as well. Original awning. All right, fair enough. With carpet, as I say, there is a ton of options. Look, we're hardly even touched any of these. We're going to be here for hours if we don't get on. So you got mirrors and antennas. You swap those out like you'd normally would do. Fair enough. You've got tools. You've got bottle. These can be like stuff on the inside, though, isn't it? Really? Yeah, fair enough. Then you've got engine protection cans. Yeah, same as normal, as you'd expect. It's the covers on the side. Then you've got wheel weights. Yeah, various different wheel weights on there. Fair enough. And attaches. You've got standard hydraulic on the back. 3-point with or without hydraulics. As fair enough. Then we'll come down. We've got cabin glass, clear glass, mediums. That's a bit of tint on there. Then you've got flags. What's going on with this mod? There is a ton of stuff in it. EU. So you've got Brazil, then the EUA. That's USA. Right. Argentina. Now, is there going to be a UK one or even England? I'm not that fussed. Come on. Yes. There you are. So obviously, well, technically that's not England. That's the Union Jack of Great Britain. But all right, fair enough. We'll carry on. Front loader attacher. Yeah, you got the option. What the hell is that? Original Valmet Lamina included in front loaders. All right, fair enough. You got Hauer and then nothing. And we'll come down again. So we've got water reservoirs. There you are. Tanks on the side. And obviously there's going to be a couple of those as well. We change the main colour. We'll go for... Oh, yes. Look at that. Stainless steel. Wheel weights colour. Let's go for red. Let's mix it up a little. Does the wheel weights. Chassis colour. Oh, we'll go with that one. Why not? There you are. Front. There is a ton of options on this. It really is. Rim colour again. I will go with a... Oh, Valmet black. Yes. Look at that taste. Obviously, all these... Well, the 3 tractors, they've all got a ton of options on all of them. Pretty much the same. Obviously, you now got the 4x4 version. So you go through, cycle through, pick whichever suits you best. But, all right, fair enough. Then come to this one. We've got the blade support for the Valmet. Basically, it's a front loader attacher. You've got hydraulics only, or hydraulics with hoses. And you can change the main colour on that as well. Obviously, match that up to your main vehicle. And then this is going to attach onto the planer. Now, it's saying there, with a plough, you can prepare fields for next sowing. Fair enough. Levelers, move chaff and silage. All right. Mulchers can use trees, remove trees and stumps. This is a leveler. I don't know why it's got the rest of that stuff on there. But all right, fair enough. 80 horsepower requirement from your tractor. 2.3 meter working width, 12 mile an hour working speed. Obviously, going to be using this in a bunker. Fair enough. But it's got there work mode, open fields and tear down trees. But it's a leveler. Yeah, that's a leveler. So does that mean you can open fields and tear down trees? All right, fair enough. Change the main colour again to match it up to whatever else you got on the go. And then you got that bit there. Does the bottom part. Now, this last bit is a bit strange. It says there, the planting marker, it is used to attach to the front of the tractors so that the correct distance to plant can be set based on the beacon of the chain on the ground. It is recommended to leave it at the width of the planter. Right, fair enough. So this is going to be a sort of old school marking out some space for you. Where to go next? Right, got it. Okay, so you can change the main colour. Fair enough. You change the main colour, then chain colour. Yeah, that's great. Now, I've got one on the front here. Okay, so you got LB and right stick up and down, raises and lowers it. Fair enough. RB and right stick left and right brings them in and out. Right, fair enough. Okay. Now we've got LB and B lower the tool. It doesn't really lower it, but it's attached to the front. I mean, I may be completely missing something, but it's not making any marks in the soil that I'd be able to line up next time round. I mean, it may be me. It is most likely me. Alright, fair enough. I mean, that being said though, that little pack, it's alright, the tractors are. Very nice. And our last mod for the day is something brilliant. This is the Tractor Pulling Pack. This is by Dominic, 26.6 megabyte on the download. And just come down to your mods and DLCs. It's so much easier than just chortling through it. This is ace. So we've got the pulling shed itself. We've got the Stego 485 Pro Wheeled. And then we've got the box grader. And we've got a portable ground stand. There's a couple of placeables to go with it, but we'll go back to that in a minute. So we've got the pulling shed itself. This is ace. You ever seen this on telly? Quality, absolutely quality. Now this has got a 300 kilowatt engine itself because you can actually drive it, which is all right. 20,000 litre capacity because you do need to fill it up as well. £6,000, that's well cheap for this. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is just for a bit of play, mind you, but that's £6,000. Then you can add options on the weight. So you got standard, you can add 1100, 2200, 3300, 4400, 5500, 66. You see where this is going. Each one goes up, it adds another 1100 on it. But obviously, once you get to the top, 13,200 on the weights, you still need to fill them up. Right, fair enough. You've got the brands there. You got the Case, Challenger on the side, Class, Deutz-Fahr, Fendt, Fiat, JCB, John Deere, Kubota, Mack, Massey Ferguson, New Holland, Paladin, Rigitrack, Stara, Steyr, Voucher, Versatile, Volvo BM, got two Volvos there, that's alright, Volvo Crabat, Z-Tour, and then nothing. So you got guard, yes or no, puts that around the cab, folding mechanism, standard, medium speed, slow speed, or standard. Now this is the actual weight itself, how fast that weight travels down the length of this implement, toy, whatever you want to call it. You can either have it normal speed, you can have it as medium speed, or you can have it as slow speed. So obviously the faster you pull your tractor, the faster that comes down. So you can slow it down if you really wanted to. Fair enough. Hub colour, we'll go with that. Copper chrome, why not? Main colour, yeah, let's do it. Copper chrome all the way. Fenders as well. Yeah, that's got to be done. Cab, chrome it up. Let's go. Lead seat. Now, what does it say? Lead sled. Fair enough. Rim colour. We'll just do it. It's just copper chrome it up. Oh, that's ace. So the next one is actually going to be classed as a roller. The Stego 485 Pro Wheel, 4.9 metre working width, 15 mile an hour you're going to be able to work it at. 500 to buy. Additional weights? No or yes. 3.9 tonne to 5.1, or you could use it as a silage compactor. You change the main colour. I mean, you could even match it up. Fair enough. Then the next one, the box grader there. So this has got a 600 litre capacity, 6.6 metre working width. It's a bit of a sprayer. 15 mile an hour working speed, 1500 to buy. On real capacity, 60,000 litres if you wanted to. Then you got the main colour. Changes the mainframe. I'll match it up with the rest of it. Now, obviously, I've got this all set up right here. Got me John Deere there. Now, there's a couple of placeables that you can put down as well. So the first one is going to be this one here. Actually, it's not actually a placeable. It's actually part of this pack. It's there, the portable grandstand. Grand to buy. Change the main colour if you want to. Obviously, match it up with the main vehicle. Fair enough. Deck does the where you put your feet. The seats. Obviously, he's going to do the seats. And then rim colour obviously does the rims. But what is good about this is you can get into it. You can't drive it. You just sit there. Sit there watching some tractor pulling. Fair enough. Right, then the actual placeables we've got here is a ticket stand. And then we've got a weighbridge. So they're going to be found in the construction menu. So go into there like that. And they're going to be under tools for the weighbridge. So they are £4,000 for that one. And then the decoration and others for the actual ticket stand, 500 there to place that down. Now, what you need to do with this, obviously I've gone and got this filled up. I put 20,000 litres of water in. Fair enough. So you can get into it. You can drive it if you want. Now, the chain at the front is what actually attaches to your tractor. So if you've got it sort of hooked underneath your sled, whatever, yeah, it's going to have a bit of a problem connecting. So you want to pull up like that and just make sure the chain's out the front like that. So we've got a couple of options. You can unfold it. That's what sends the sled going down. So obviously the further it goes down, the harder it's going to be for the tractor to pull. Fair enough. So we'll put that back. You then got LB and down on the D-pad, pipe out. Gets that ready because you can transport this with a truck, semi, whatever you want to call it. So we'll put that back like that. We then got LB and left on the D-pad, open cover. Lowers the front wheels down so the actual sled is against the ground. This is how it would normally be pulled. Right, fair enough. So we're ready. I'm going to hook up my John Deere to the front. We'll start it up first. That'd be a good idea. So we'll go like that. We'll back it up. Hook it up to the chain. Right, so make sure it's nice and tight like that. Okay, so we're ready. So what you need to do with this, you need to do a multi-fingered approach. What we need to do is start off the unfold animation so that sled comes further down, and then we need to basically hit go all at the same time. So ready, 3, 2, 1, go. Let's go. Always putting it along. See, it's slowing right down. As that sled gets further closer to the tractor, it then starts slowing down and moving down to 4 miles an hour. Although saying that, oh no, it's really coming to a standstill now. Well, that's it, it's 2 miles an hour. I'm fully maxed out. Well, I'm going on the side, mind you, to be fair. This tractor's still pulling it. Yeah, I'm doing 2 miles an hour, but you know when you see it on the telly, they just stop in their tracks. It's a bit of fun. It's a bit of fun. I do like it though. I will stop it there. I do like that though. A little bit of fun. Fair enough. I've also got some updates. We've got the Lizard PB5032 by Blendart, the Lizard T25 by Castan 18 Hatchback Modding, the 20-foot Gooseneck Trailers Pack by 82 Studio, the TLX X52 Enclosed Trailer by 82 Studio, the TLX 2022 series by 82 Studio. Now, this is impressive because they've added, as part of the update, front and back winches. We can do this. It's a TLX hammock. Oh, excellent. I mean, look, between 2 trees. That's ace. Oh, I love that update. Brilliant. We've also got the Gutler Mayer by Vertex Design, the Cotti Garant P20000 by Alice Aguilar Ole, Farmhouse by Rajot G Play, LH822D by Woodcraft Modding and Oscar 8599, the map Adelshoven by MN99, MM97 and Martin N. And there's no mention of a new save, so that's alright on that one. The Redneck Restaurant by Naymug Mod, the Lizard VMB14 by Blendart, Kajolnik Jr. and Agro Sketch. Our last update is the Garage and Storage Shelter by Matej Mods. This is the current testing list that Giants are working on. There's only one on there for console, but don't let that deter you because you never know what's going to come out. We'll see what happens tomorrow. So that's your mods done for you. Drop it in the comments below which one's your favourite. We'll see what people are looking at. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It's muchly appreciated. But for me, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.